Yo, 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 this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. The beautiful white gold is here with us today. And you all saw that thumbnail. We are here to go, looks like, to the West, the Wild Wild West, with Back to the Future 3, okay? So this came out in 1990, so if I'm not mistaken, this is a year or a couple years after the second film. It's a lot closer together than it was like from the first film to the second film. I took a look. I know you've seen the second film. I loved the second film. I think Back to the Future Part 2 is probably the greatest adventure movie of all time, probably. It literally is. Like, every time I go to think about it, I'm just like, wow, I will never forget watching that movie all the way through. It's one of those movies that just sticks with you, and like, I really loved it. You all told me not to watch the end, so I didn't. But from the looks of the cover, from the artwork that I had to grab, looks like we're going back to the West, and that's what they said at the end of the last movie. Doc had mentioned it. Yeah, he would always love to go to the West, and I wasn't even thinking nothing bad. I thought he was just talking. And then at the end, guy hands him a letter, and it's like, this is from 70 years before or something like that. And then I was like, holy shit. And then that's when it kind of went into perspective, and then now seeing the artwork and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Looks like we're going to the West. Looks like the Doc from the first two movies is in the West. So at the end of the last movie, there was a Doc from the 50s that was still there, because at the time he had just sent Marty back to the 80s from the very first movie, right? Okay, so now that Marty is stuck back in the 50s after undoing what Biff did, he has to, it looks like, work with the old or the 50s Doc to get the time machine cracking and to get to the future somehow. So I don't know how he's gonna get to the future, because the 50s Doc doesn't have a DeLorean. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, looks like it's the two stars are, you know, Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, the GOATs, white gold. How are you feeling? And this is your first time watching, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you feeling taking a look at Back to the Future Part 3?
I am excited because the first two movies are so good and such full of adventure, like you said. And it does look like a Western, so it looks like maybe we're going like Oklahoma, Nevada, maybe Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona.
Somewhere, California, like somewhere of Oregon even. So I'd be excited. It'll be exciting to see like where they go and what kind of adventure this one has in store.
Okay. Like I said, this came out in 1990, okay? So this is top of the 90s. And to be honest with you all, I think this will be our first like Western-esque movie on the channel. So
my daddy's been trying to get us to watch some.
I don't have a problem with watching Western movies. I grew up watching movies like that with my grandfather. He loved watching like CMT or I forget that there's a channel that used to play like the Andy Griffin Show, and then late at night it would play like just Western movies and stuff like that. Everybody talks about Tombstone. I've only seen bits and pieces of that, like when I was really, really young, watching with my grandfather. So maybe down the road we can take a look at some of those. What'd you say?
Yellowstone? I think there's one called Yellowstone.
That sounds familiar. That for some reason that sounds familiar.
I think it's a show though.
And now that you say that, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman was like a Western theme, or like an older theme like that. Nanny used to watch Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. People out there who know, like, those are some of the best shows growing up.
Yeah.
Andy Griffin, you know, I forget.
Gummer Pal.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Those are really, really good shows. So maybe down the road we could take a look at some more like Western, or maybe this summer we could take a look at some like Western-esque movies, like Tombstone, or even a lot of movie that gets a lot of hate that I've never seen is Will Smith's Wild Wild West. And I know that was big when I was growing up, because he had like this cool song. I remember the music video, but I've never seen the film. But people say the film is shit. I forget what he did. He picked Wild Wild West instead of doing something else. I think it was The Matrix. He could have done The Matrix, and he picked Wild Wild West, or he it was something like that where he could have done something, but he picked Wild Wild
Dang,
West.
shout out Keanu.
And then Wild Wild West didn't work out or something like that. But maybe, like I said, maybe we'll get into some Western, type films. I'm definitely down with that. Maybe they can catch me a cowboy hat and wear it on reaction or something like that. So, again, this is 1990s. Our first time watching Back to the Future Part 3, okay? And I think this ends the trilogy. I don't know if there's any more. You gotta let me know, okay? But before we get into it, make sure you guys leaving a thumbs up and leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell when we do a video just like this one. You all will get them first. And of course, if you want to get these early and edited with all the commentary, the link to our Patreon's in the description. And don't forget to follow us on Twitch, because of course, we're not doing here. We will be doing it over there, all right? So, Back to the Future. Does Marty fix it all? Does it go back to the very first movie? Or does it go back to the 80s with the football? Y'all let me know, all right? So, I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. We back. Oh, Robert Zemeckis is back.
The future.
November 12th, 1955, 10:03, y'all. Bro, it's crazy because this is them in the second movie.
Yeah.
Man, first movie, y'all. Great Scott! So is this one? Yeah, looks like this is gonna be from Doc's perspective when he runs up on him. Yeah, there he goes.
Doc! Doc! Can't be. Just sent you back to the future.
Oh, I know you did send me back. I'm back from the future.
Great
Hey. Yeah, what do you do now, bruh? This is what Doc said in the first movie, though. The consequences could be crazy. And Strange be saying it too. Strange saying that always plays in my head. The consequences.
Consequences could be dire.
Pat Buttram, Wendy Joe Sperber. Bro, they making these names up. I ain't never seen no wild names like this. Mike Fentanyl and everything. I'm sick of this. What is going on with all these names?
Steve Starkey.
Oh, look at little young Einstein. That's he's using the hoverboard. Shout out to Robert Zemeckis, man. Howdy doody.
Howdy doody time. Date, Sunday, November 13th, 1955. Last night's time travel experiment was apparently a complete success. Precisely 10:04 p.m., sending the necessary 1 point.
Yeah, it was successful until he tells you what the hell y'all done did, because you don't know yet.
Marty and the time vehicle were transported forward through time into the year 1985. In fact, I don't even remember how I got home. Caused a disruption of my own brainwaves, resulting in a condition of momentary amnesia. After the time vehicle disappeared into...
He's so good at these, like, spaced out moments.
Back from the future.
Hey, Doc. Doc.
Bro, get him off that organ, bro. Y'all know them organ sounds used to make us weak when we was kids.
Yeah.
Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Brought you home.
This can't be happening!
Get my man off that damn organ.
I refuse to believe that you are here!
Doc,
You see my man's
back to
wig?
1955 again with you. We had to get a book from Biff. So once I got the books back, we're in the DeLorean and it got struck by lightning and he got sent back to 1885.
It's a very interesting story, future boy. How could you possibly know about it?
You sent me a letter.
My calculations are
Yeah,
correct.
bro. Wake up. Come on, Doc. What's up with this? Shut up. What's up with this Doc? He's not as optimistic as the other.
I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885. The overload shorted out the time circuits and destroyed the flying circuits. The car will never fly again. It actually flew.
You had a hover conversion done in the early 21st century.
I set myself up as a black...
I like how they create, like, verbiage for it.
Yeah.
Like, hover.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had a hover conversion. Like, what? That's not even real. Sounds real, though.
Gotten quite adept at shoeing horses and fixing wagons. I actually end up as a blacksmith in the Old West. I have buried the DeLorean in the abandoned Delgado mine. It should remain undisturbed and preserved until you uncover it in 1955. You will find repair instructions for 1955.
Wow, that's awesome. So that means the car is still here. He left it there and hid it, so the car is there for them to get a hold of.
Yep.
Destroy the time machine. Destroy it.
It's a long story, Doc.
I repeat, do not attempt to come back here to get me. And I fear that unnecessary time travel only risks further disruption of the space-time continuum. Einstein.
He's your dog, Doc.
Remember to walk him twice a day and that he only likes canned dog food. I now say farewell and wish you Godspeed. And think on you with fond memories, warm feelings, and a special place in my heart. Your friend in time, Doc. Emmett Brown, 1885.
Damn, so they fucked it up so bad that he gonna have to stay? I doubt he gonna have to stay. That would be crazy. I don't want Doc to stay. But that means that nothing will ever be back the same, though.
It's all my fault you're stuck back there. I never should have let Biff get to me.
Bruh.
In the Old West.
No, you should have never got the goddamn almanac. You should have never took that almanac, boy.
All right, according to
Blame it
this,
on
the
Biff
time
ass.
vehicle sealed off in a side tunnel.
It's in an old, like, cemetery now.
Yeah.
Wow. Time changes everything, huh? No. Look at his little hat.
Reading my favorite author, Jules Verne. I spent weeks preparing that expedition. I didn't even get this far. The writings of Jules Verne that had a profound effect on my life.
Doc, check it out. Look at this.
My initials, just like in Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Just like in Journey to the Center of the Earth. Wow. Again, I'm just so amazed by how greatly written this shit is. Like, and we're only 16 minutes in. Like, that's amazing. He left it here for him in the time where they can fix it so they can get, bruh.
70 years, 2 months, and 13 days. Astounding.
The lightning bolt shorted out the time circuit control microchip. The 1955 components, thus restoring the time machine to perfect working order.
This little piece of junk could be such a big problem.
And with that magnifier on his mouth.
No.
He be wild, like he's going the extra mile with that magnifying glass. It's pretty good though.
You know, I always wanted to be a cowboy. Sounds like a wonderful way to spend my retirement years. Since I end up in 1885, perhaps I'm now in the history books.
Was close. I said
Can I go to the library and
1765.
look myself up in the old newspaper?
Yeah, it was back then. That was close.
It's not good to know too much about your own destiny.
You're
They're
right,
smart,
Marty.
too.
Better that I not attempt to uncover the
Was it
circumstances of my
1885?
own.
Spartacus, come on, let's go home, boy. Come on, let's go home. Come on.
Yeah.
Doc! Doc!
No, don't let him see it.
What's wrong, Marty?
September 7th,
you seen a ghost?
1885.
Oh, great Scott.
Died September 7th, 1885. That's 1 week after you wrote the letter. In eternal memory by his beloved Clara.
Marty, please don't stand there.
Oh, right.
I am weak. You come on, Marty. Be smarter than that. Respect my mans. He's standing right beside you.
Over a matter of $80.
That was a lot back
What
then.
do you call that?
Buford Tannen was a notorious gunman. His tendency to drool earned him the nickname Mad Dog.
$80 in 1885. That's
Bruh.
probably like $8,000.
They brought up Mad Dog in the last movie, so Biff's relative is the one who killed Doc in the West. Y'all, I'm so weak. Absolutely hilarious, but absolutely great writing.
Look,
It's Biff in a fucking...
William McFly and family.
My great-grandfather's name was William. Good-looking guy.
He look like you, boy.
Right.
The Browns didn't come to Hill Valley until 1908, and then they were the Von Brauns.
Doc, look.
Great Scott. It's me. It is me who goes back there.
The new clock tower. So was he the one that built the clock tower in the first place?
Man,
Put new tires on the DeLorean. I'm going back to 1885, and I'm bringing you home.
he told y'all to don't do that.
Ooh, okay.
I know they spiffed it up.
With the white wall.
Of course. Haven't you ever seen a Western?
And Clint Eastwood never wore anything like this.
That's exactly what Clint Eastwood would wear.
Bro, you dress like Carlton.
Yes.
This is if you told Carlton you was going to the West, this is the outfit that man would come in the kitchen with.
It's similar style, but not them colors.
Okay.
Clint Eastwood not wearing that.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say Carlton will wear them colors, but Clint Eastwood ain't wearing them colors.
What about that floating device?
Hoverboard.
All right.
That floating device.
For all, we can't risk sending you back into a populated area. You don't want to crash into some tree that once existed in the past.
Wow, and we've watched all like the 4K HDR10 versions. They did a really good job with this. I can still see the film grain and stuff.
Yeah.
Over there, which would be a perfect place to hide
Pretty
the time
good.
vehicle. The new time circuit control tubes are warmed up.
This is definitely like
Time circuit's on.
Yeah, it's definitely out there. You know what I'm saying? I wonder where they did get a chance to shoot this. Y'all gotta let us know in the comments.
Free and accelerated 88 miles an hour.
Wait a minute. If I drive straight towards the screen, I'm gonna crash into those Indians.
They'll instantly be transported to 1885, and those Indians won't even be there. Good luck, for both of our sakes.
Love this trilogy, y'all. It's got a special place in my heart. I
Yeah.
swear it does, bro. Like, man. Marty, you got the car. Run, boy. That was heat, though. Oh, y'all, cool. Y'all see the DeLorean in the bro, that's awesome. It's a car commercial. Oh, wait a minute. So is that the same cave that they were in 55? I think it is. That's awesome that he like, you see how it's connected? That's crazy.
Shit, the cavalry!
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, that's the cavalry. That's the term. The cavalry is coming. Yeah, we're not down with the you dig, but still fun in here for the adventure, you dig. It was cool to see like cowboys and Indians.
I mean, because that is really what happened back then. So it's not like they can't, you know,
Right.
it happened. But leave them alone.
Bows and arrows. Not as lethal.
Unless they're poison arrows. And that's not
Damn, I
good.
ripped the fuel line.
Well, that's... Get big.
Yeah, boy,
You're supposed
run.
to like get big on them and like.
That thing challenge you. Oh, it's running after you. Look at Marty running from there. Hilarious.
Whoa, Marty, pay attention, Mr. McFly. That's
Damn.
Doc.
Fetch some water. We got a heart's mount here.
Bruh, is that him? And bruh,
That's his great grandpappy William.
Bruh, when he does these costumes, bruh, it's hilarious. Like in the last movie, I think he played his sister, or he played a female version of himself. Comedy.
I had this horrible nightmare. I dreamed I was in a Western. I was being chased by all these Indians.
You're safe and sound here now at the McFly farm.
Oh no, it's his mom! It's his mom again! Okay, at least the bazooms ain't
Well,
there.
Who are you?
The name's McFly. Maggie McFly. And what might your name be, sir?
Well, it's Eastwood. Clint Eastwood.
Get your head, Mr. Eastwood.
Unbelievable. Calvin Klein, Clint Eastwood.
You'll be excusing me, Mr. Eastwood, while I tend to William. It's okay.
It's William's mother.
Damn, so this might be like his great-grandparents'
This here is Mr. Clint Eastwood here, visiting. Sure, and he likes you, Mr. Eastwood.
I've got supper. Exactly. How is it that you...
Yeah, you gotta get it in, y'all.
Yeah.
That's all we can say. It didn't look very good like that, but shit, you gotta get it in. They got corn.
Corn
guess it just fell in
and
How
some
could you
water.
forget it? Would you like some water?
Yeah.
Never mind. Water?
I'll help you find your blacksmith friend.
No way, bro. That water ain't it, bro. I mean, that's all you got to do. Like I said, you got to get with it.
I'll even give you a hat. That's great. Oh. Yes.
Look at the little baby bonnet he got on. Too cute.
Seamus, a word with you.
Are you sure you're not after bringing a curse on this house, taking him in, man?
Aye, but I've just got a feeling about him, Maggie. Looking after him's the right thing to do. That's important.
There you go.
Look how much Bobby takes to him. Little Will never takes to strangers. It's almost as if connected to us. Hey, Will.
Man, he is. That's like, wow, yeah. His great grandfather. Whoa.
Oh, he's peeing on him.
And you peed on me.
Mm-hmm.
Hill Valley. Oh, wow, they went all out. I mean, when you build sets, I swear if you get the budget to build a set, y'all, it always hits harder. This is awesome. I wonder if they built it or if
I'm
this is
definitely gonna look it up when we get done and see where they did this at. Everything's so red. I love it. Meat market.
Nice. This is in Oregon Trail days. You can die of tuberculosis and shit.
Uh-huh.
Manure. Something tells me that, what's his name? Mad Dog is going to run into the manure, the A. Jones manure, like he did in the other two movies. Oh, wow. Maybe he did build it.
Clock tower.
Wow, y'all, bro. If he built it, that's amazing. A hanging? Oh. Man, you stepped in horse shit. Some type of shit. Can you wipe your shoes off or something, bruh?
Take them off. They done for it out.
Wells Fargo.
Take a look and see what just breezed in the door.
Breezed in the door.
Must have got that shirt off on the dead Chinese.
Where have I heard his voice from?
Yeah, he voices something.
Where have I heard that? Y'all gotta tell me who that man is. I'm gonna figure it out. He reminds me of something from somewhere. One of them cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
What'll it be, stranger?
Ice water?
Ice?
Damn, they laughed at my man for ice water?
Look your head in the horse trough out there. In here, we pour whiskey.
I think he
Whiskey.
probably voice acted one of the characters in The Rescuers Down Under. I think he reminds me of one of the country rats or something like that, or the bayou rats.
The sound ain't big enough for the two of us.
Thought I done told you never to come in.
You ain't Seamus McFly. You look like him, though.
You kin to that hay barber? What's your name?
Eastwood. Clint Eastwood.
Would you take a look-see at these pearly whites? Hell, I ain't seen teeth look that straight more.
Damn, so you put, bro, I hate how aggressive they be, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you get smacked up.
I'm looking for that no-good cheating blacksmith. You seen him?
No, sir, Mr. Tannen, I have not.
You Mad Dog Tannen.
Damn, this is a Western. They all ran up in that saloon, boy. They hiding.
Nobody calls me Mad Dog. Especially not some duded-up, egg-sucking gutter trash.
Damn, shooting at his feet, making him do the tango. Ooh. Yes, moonwalk.
Now who's dutied up?
Oh, gross. He didn't mean to do that. Like the moves, though. Clint Eastwood with the moonwalk.
You better run, squirrel.
Look at my man Marty. That's awesome.
Clint Eastwood in
Yeah,
there.
Clint Eastwood in there, boy. Damn, they gonna hit my man with the lasso like a cow? Yeah, they gonna hog tie people. They gonna hog tie my man. Got his ass. on, bro. You smarter than this. You from 60, 70 years ahead. Don't let them wrangle you with no rope.
That time we had a hanging.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Oh no.
Like,
Oh, I think this is the blacksmith.
Shoot the fleas off a dog's back at 500 yards, Stanton.
Wow, Doc got a dope ass gun.
My horse threw a shoe. And seeing as you was the one that done the shoe, and I say that makes you responsible.
You never paid me for the job. I say that makes us even.
See, I was on my horse when it threw the shoe, and I got thrown off. Caused me to bust a perfectly good bottle of fine Kentucky Red Eye.
Kentucky Red Eye. Hey, the bourbon is that old. That's awesome.
If your horse threw a shoe, bring him back and I'll reissue him.
From now on, you better be looking behind you when you walk. One day you're gonna get a bullet in your back.
Yeah, so that's the whole story right there. The $80 was over a horse hoof.
I gave you explicit instructions not to come here.
I know, Doc, but I had to come.
But it's good to see you, Marty.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's awesome.
because he did have to let him know. I specifically told you.
What idiot dressed you in that outfit?
You.
You did.
By Buford Tannen, over a matter of $80. That's this Monday. Now I wish I'd paid him off.
Now I wish I paid him off, I bet. He ain't trying to die.
I don't know, Doc. I thought maybe she was a girlfriend of yours.
My involvement in such a social relationship, the result is a disruption of the space-time continuum. I can never take that risk. Emmett! Oh, Emmett! Hubert! You remember last week at the town meeting when you volunteered to meet the new school teacher? Just got word she's coming in tomorrow.
That's Clara.
Thanks for all your help. Anytime.
You think that you said that's Clara?
Gotta be.
Clara Clayton.
There you go, Clara Kate Clayton.
Well, Doc, now we know who Clara is.
The idea that I could fall in love at first sight? No scientific rationale for that.
Come on, Doc, it's not science.
I'll say love isn't science, my friend.
That's the way it was with me and Jennifer. God, Jennifer, damn, I hope she's all right, Doc. I can't believe we just left her there.
Don't worry, Marty.
Damn, that you do say that. You did just leave her ass on the porch with the house with the barred up windows and shit.
Once we're back in 1985, you just have to go over to the house and wake her up. Turn that valve over there. All the way to the right. Yeah. Iced tea?
Oh, thanks.
Damn, bro, you had to do all that for ice? That was one cube.
Man.
Get ourselves back to the future.
Tore a hole in the gas tank when I was landing, so we're gonna have to patch it up and get some gas.
The fusion powers the time circuits and the flux capacitor. The internal combustion engine runs on ordinary gasoline. It's not going to be a gas station around here until sometime in the next century.
Damn, what the... There you go. Like, won't you use a horse to pull? Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Gasoline yourself.
Horse to the wall! Won't run more than 35, 40 miles an hour!
Damn, yeah, even the 6 horses is not even gonna do it. Or, yeah, that's not even gonna do it.
Try it, Marty.
That's not good.
Damn, what it just fell out at the bottom? You blew something out.
It blew the fuel injection manifold.
Damn.
It'll take me a month to rebuild it.
Doc, you're gonna get shot on Monday.
I know. We can simply roll it down a steep hill. No, we never find a smooth enough surface. We'll wait until winter, when the lake freezes over.
Winter, Doc, Monday. It's 3 days away.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, the horses was a good idea. I would have thought that, but you need more power. I don't know what you can do it.
Figure out a way to push it up to 88 miles an hour.
There you go. No way. So they're gonna use the train to do it? Heat.
How fast could you go? Why, I've had her up to 55 myself.
Well, you think it's possible to get it up to 90?
Theoretically speaking, could it be done? If you had a straight stretch of track with a level grade and you weren't hauling no cars behind you. And if you could get the fire hot enough. Tell me, when's the next train come through here? Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
Dang it.
Man, that's gonna be cutting it real close.
This is where we'll push the DeLorean with the locomotive. This map calls Clayton Ravine Shonash Ravine. That must be the old Indian name for it. Nice long run that goes clear across the bridge.
There is no bridge.
Shit.
Doc, scratch that idea.
You feel me? Damn. It's such a great idea, man. And then
The bridge will exist in 1985. As long as we get the DeLorean up to 88 miles an hour, we'll instantaneously arrive at a point in time where the bridge is completed.
What about the locomotive?
It'll be a spectacular wreck. Great Scott!
Great Scott!
holy shit. Them horses has got out of control. Wow, y'all. Wow, bro, they got real angles of them on horses and everything. They really went there.
What the hell?
That was all her stuff. Good save, Doc.
Thank you, sir. You saved my life.
That's what's her name. Not thinking her name.
At your service, miss.
She's in Step Brothers though.
Clayton. Clara Clayton.
Maybe.
Damn. Plot twist. Now he's all in love.
She was 1990. Maybe that is her. She was young.
May I help you inside with these?
I can take care of it. You've done more than enough already.
We gotta get going. Ma'am, good luck with your school teaching and everything.
I'll straighten everything out with Mr. Statler for the buckboard rental. Don't you worry about that.
Damn, look at my man's. He's in love, y'all.
Wow, that would be very gentlemanly of you, Mr. Brown. Emmett, glad that snake spooked those horses. Otherwise, we might never have met. I will see you again, won't I?
Lots of me, I'm sure. I have a shop in town. I'm a local science, a blacksmith.
Damn, boy, you told on yourself.
Astronomy? Chemistry?
Actually, I'm a student of all sciences.
We gotta get going.
Yeah, man, come on.
Well, excuse us, Clara.
Yeah, love at first sight, Doc. Ain't it?
Yeah, love at first sight, and there's nothing he could do about it. It struck him.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're gonna be seeing lots of her, Doc?
Oh, I might see her again just in passing.
Doc, you see the way she was looking at you?
She did have quite a scare, right?
You see the way that you were looking at her, like, you ain't fooling me.
Clayton Ravine was named after a teacher. They say she fell in there 100 years ago. Kid in school knows that story because we all have teachers we like to see fall into the ravine.
No.
And she was supposed to go over in that wagon.
Oh,
I mean, I've
shit.
seriously altered history.
Yeah, you have seriously altered something.
Yeah.
We'll load the DeLorean onto the tracks here on the spur. I swear the spur runs off the main line 3 miles out to Clayton, Shonash Ravine. The train leaves the station at 8. We'll stop it here, uncouple the cars from the tender, throw the switch track, and then we'll borrow the locomotive.
Yeah, change the lingo. Y'all gonna hijack it.
We'll reach 88 miles per hour just before we hit the edge of the ravine, back to 1985, and coast safely across the completed bridge.
Point of no return.
Up until there, we still have enough time to stop the locomotive before it plunges into the ravine. Train pulling out of the station! Pull up to the DeLorean!
Yeah, it couldn't be simpler.
It's Clara!
Hello.
Why, hello. This is quite a surprise.
When my bags were thrown from the wagon, my telescope was damaged. I thought you might be able to repair it for me. I would pay you, of course.
No, no, no.
I think a lens may be out of alignment because if you move it this way, the image turns fuzzy.
They did a good job casting her, too, because they look real good next to each other, and their chemistry's real good.
Yeah.
Everything becomes
Wait.
clear. I can repair it right away and have it for you tonight.
Tonight's the town festival. Attending, aren't you?
Well, actually, ma'am, I don't think we can.
Of course, the festival.
Get back to 1985.
Mr. Eastwood?
Ma'am.
I'm gonna be real. I don't even want to go back to 85 now, because like I said, you got an old girl at the house with the barred door, I mean, with the windows
Yeah, I
barred up
know.
and shit. Does this fix everything, or is it, do you put it back to like I said?
Well, she was supposed to have been gone, but I don't know how, because why was her name on the headstone then?
Yeah, that's true.
To dedicate this clock to the people of Hill County.
Wow.
Tell me when, gentlemen. Ray.
Okay, so maybe Doc didn't build it, but like this
Right.
is like the beginning of when the clock tower goes up.
No, Marty, in a way, it's fitting that you and I are here to witness this.
Hell yeah, that's crazy that y'all get to see that.
The only problem is we'll never be able to show it to anybody.
His goofy smile, like, shoulders up.
Good evening.
Evening.
You look very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, Doc. Come on, get some ribs, Doc. Come on, take her to dance. Come on.
But you can't
I'd love to.
Young man, how about you?
That's cool. He's learning and everything. Like in the last movie, he was talking about, hey, haven't done anything with women.
Hey, there you go.
Doc can dance.
Yeah.
I just told you that even a baby can handle this weapon.
I'm not afraid of nothing.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
no.
Let's just step up here like a baby.
He's going to call him a chicken.
Real smooth. That's the way you do it. Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven? Are you real? Oh, Lord, here come Mad Dog.
Don't call him that.
Sure he's here.
He was going to end up shot.
to check your firearms.
Who's gonna make us tenderfoot? You?
I am. You can't read the sign, Tannen. I presume you can read this.
Pretty tough armor when you're pointing a scattergun in a man's back.
I take every advantage I can get. Now, you gonna check your iron?
Oh, I think, is that
He was in
Strickland?
Django? Oh.
No, I think that's Strickland. I think that's the teacher that's always like, you're a slacker. I think that's him.
Your knife, too.
Looks like the dentist from Django too.
Oh, yeah, he does.
The one that Django was with the whole time.
An inch and maintain discipline at all times. Remember that word.
I will, Pa.
Don't be a slacker. Say it. Damn it. I want him to hit the slacker line again. You slacker.
Mr. Eastwood, nice to see you. Hey, Frisbee, far out.
Frisbee's pass.
Okay. They got the country of the Western Soul Train line.
Hey, it's mine.
Give me that.
There, dancing with that piece of calico.
If I bury this muzzle deep enough in his back, nobody'll hear the shot.
You ain't got but one bullet with that.
I only need one.
Damn, no way. My man has a minigun.
I told you to watch your back, Smithy.
Tannen.
Excuse me, I don't know who you think you are, but we're dancing.
Ain't you gonna introduce me to the lady? I'd like a dance.
I wouldn't give you the pleasure.
It's the blacksmith company while I get acquainted with the Billy. Ah!
This is ugly. Why don't somebody just whoop his country ass? I'm telling you.
His hand.
Oh, you learn. You learn. Maybe I'll just take my $80 worth out of her. I bet there's something you can do that's worth $80. Ah! Ah!
Stop it!
God damn you.
It blew my man's head off.
Look, just leave my friends alone.
What's wrong, dude? You yellow?
Yeah. I knew someone was going to say something, call him a chicken or something like that.
Crazy.
Nobody
Calls me yellow.
calls me yellow.
Not now, Buford. Marshall's got our guns.
Like I said, we'll finish this tomorrow.
Like I said, tomorrow.
What about Monday? We doing anything Monday?
No, Monday be fine. You can kill him on Monday.
I'll be back this way on Monday. Right there. Out in the street.
When? High noon?
I do my killing before breakfast. 7 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Do my killing after breakfast.
Marty. Break it up. What's all this about? You causing trouble here, Tannen?
Yes.
Just a little personal matter between me and Eastwood.
Any brawling, it's 15 days in the county jail.
Dang, just for fighting.
Party!
Ain't that bad, 15 days?
Mutual combat is legal though. I don't know about back then, but
8 o'clock, Monday room. Hunt you and shoot you down like a duck.
Dog, Buford. Shoot him down like a
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro, none of these biffs can get the damn jokes right, bro.
What are you doing? Say you're gonna meet Tannen. Don't worry about it. Monday morning, 8 a.m. We're gonna be gone, right?
Thank you for your gallantry, Mr.
Oh, hey.
If you're not interceded him, it might have been shot.
I'm gonna take Clara home.
I'm glad somebody finally got the guts to stand up to that son of a bitch. I'd like to buy you a drink. Hey, listen, I don't want to drink.
I'd like for you to have this brand new Colt Peacemaker and gun belt. Free of charge. Everybody to know that the gun that shot Buford Tannen was a Colt Peacemaker. Of course, you understand that if you lose, I'm taking it back.
What do you mean? If
I'm not gonna need it if I lose, sir.
You're gonna be dead.
You had him, Mr. Eastwood. You could have just walked away and nobody would have thought the less of you for it. Instead, you let him roil you. Roil you into playing his game.
He reminds me of poor Marty.
Right. Who? Me brother. Brother named Martin McFly? Had a brother. Martin used to let men provoke him into fight. He was concerned that people would think him a coward if he refused. He got a Bowie knife shoved through his belly in a saloon in Virginia City.
Sure, and I hope you're considering the future, Mr. Eastwood.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. But he definitely thinks about the future all the time. I think it's crazy, too. We haven't seen his father, his dad. I don't know. I guess it's his mom's side of the family that came here first and not his dad's because they got married and all that. But I thought maybe we would see his dad.
It's too far back.
Yeah.
Emmett, do you think we'll ever be able to travel to the moon the way we travel across the country on trains?
Have space vehicles, capsules settle off, rockets, explosions so powerful that
They break the pull of the Earth's gravity. I read that book too. You're quoting Jules Verne.
You've read Jules Verne.
I adore Jules Verne.
So
Damn, they have a lot of common. They have a lot in common.
read that when I was a little boy. Why I wanted to meet Captain Nemo.
You couldn't have read that when you were a little boy. It was only first published 10 years ago.
I meant it made me feel like a boy. Never met a woman who liked Jules Verne before.
I never ever met a man like you before.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
They got a little shooting star in the bag.
and you got a shooting star. Chills.
Like the first one.
Got a whole setup.
Doc.
Damn, Marty,
Them
put your
pants.
ass up.
Doc. Hope you know what you're doing. You talking to me?
I'm weak that he has like this Indiana Jones
He
hat.
does.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Say good morning, Mr. Eastwood.
Morning.
Have a cigar, Mr. Eastwood.
I
Good
don't...
luck tomorrow, Mr. Eastwood. We'll be...
Damn, the whole city's.
The whole little town.
Yeah, they rocking with him.
Here's you a
Interest
suit.
you in a new suit for tomorrow?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Aw.
It's really lovely here in the morning.
Got him some booty.
Yeah, I think he might have got him some Wild Wild West booty.
My name, it's vanished.
Don't you get it? We're going back to the future tomorrow, so everything's being erased.
But only my name is erased. Tombstone itself and the dates still remain. That doesn't make sense.
Damn, is it gonna be Marty's name?
So today, continue to run their course into tomorrow.
Right, so.
Excuse me, Mr. Eastwood. I just need to take your measurements for your coffin.
My coffin?
Might as well be prepared.
Damn. How awkward is that to get sized for your coffin?
Yeah.
Doc, tomorrow morning I'm going back to the future with you.
Marty, you can't go losing your judgment every time someone calls you a name. Exactly what causes you to get into that accident.
What? What about my future?
It might make things worse. Marty, we all have to make decisions that affect the course of our lives. You've got to do what you've got to do. I've got to do what I've got to do.
More variables, bruh.
Yeah.
This is pulling in a lot of variables like the last movie. Like it's not as tense, but it's scary. Because this is the third movie. Whatever you're gonna do, you gotta fix it.
Yeah.
He not
Stay
going.
here. I'm in love with Clara.
Oh, man. Doc, we don't belong here. You know, it could still be you that gets shot tomorrow. This tombstone could still be in your future.
The future isn't written. It can be changed. You know that.
Yeah, but you can't control what you're changing, bro. Your
Right.
love is blinding you.
I can't let this one little photograph determine my entire destiny.
You're a scientist. What's the right thing to do? Up here.
You're right, Marty.
Okay, maybe he did talk about it, but I thought he was like tricking him or something. What a plot twist that would have been if he like turned on him.
I know.
Think about it. What are you going to say to her? I got to go back to the future? I mean, hell, I'm in it with you, and I don't even understand it. I don't know. Maybe we can just take Clara with us.
That would do too much, man.
Yeah.
I caution you about disrupting the continuum for your own personal benefit. We shall proceed as planned, and as soon as we return to 1985...
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah, because Marty did, he messed with the almanac and that caused problems. He don't want to have the love get in the way and do all that.
It's Emmett.
Man, what is Doc doing? Hopefully he's just saying bye or something.
Won't you come in?
No, I better not. I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, where are you going?
Well, I'm afraid I'll never see you again. I realize that I don't belong here, and I have to go back.
And where might that be?
I can't tell you.
And wherever you go, and take me with you.
I wish it didn't have to be this way, but just believe me when I tell you that I'll never forget you. I love you. I don't think there's any way that you can understand it.
Please, I have to know. If you sincerely do love me...
Yeah, don't tell her.
I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that I invented, and tomorrow I have to go back to the year 1985.
I do understand. You know I'm partial to the writings of Jules Verne. Oh, I've heard some whoppers in my day. All you had to say is I don't love you. That at least would have been respectful.
But that's not the truth.
Dang.
Damn. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
I definitely don't think you should have told her. That might cause you problems.
He's frumpy.
What can I get you? The usual?
I'm gonna need something a lot stronger than that whiskey, Chester.
Whiskey? You sure you know what happened to you on the 4th of July?
Whiskey.
Damn, he got lit on 4th of July.
Just don't want to see you do the wrong thing.
And you can leave the bottle.
I have seen that look on a man's face 1,000 times. All I can tell you, friend, is you'll get over her.
Oh. One in a billion. Woman of my dreams, and I've lost her for all time.
There are other women.
Yeah, that was his first love, though, I feel like. So it hurts really hard.
What the future might bring.
Well, I can tell you about the future.
No way. Did my man get drunk and do some stupid shit?
Oh, man, did I sleep? What time is it, Doc? Doc!
Damn, Doc, and you not even back yet? This is ugly.
Oh, shit.
Wake up! Get up! Let's go! Got me a run.
You not kicking me away. Not.
Yeah, I don't know about getting kicked awake.
You gonna end up in them embers over there.
We have motorized carriages called automobiles.
Does anybody walk or run anymore?
For recreation, for fun.
Run for fun?
Yeah, Marty. Find my man. My man is literally drunk up here spilling the beans.
How much has he had?
That's the first one. He hadn't touched it yet.
He ain't even
He
drunk.
ain't even drunk.
Doc!
I've lost her, Marty. There's nothing left for me here.
Gentlemen, excuse me, but my friend and I have to catch a train.
And to the future.
Amen.
Emmett, no! Come on, Doc. Wake up.
Off of one drink?
Immediately, too.
One? Just the one? Come on, Doc. Get me some coffee. Black.
Joey, coffee!
Come on!
Girl, you got 15 minutes before you're supposed to duke it out with Mad Dog, and you're supposed to get on this. Bruh.
How far does the 8 o'clock train go?
San Francisco is the end of the line.
I'll take a one-way ticket.
Use something a lot stronger than coffee.
Yeah, what do you suggest?
Let's make some wake-up juice.
Hot sauce. Oh
In
my
about 10
God.
minutes,
Pepper flakes.
He's gonna be a...
10 minutes. Why do we have to cut these things so damn close?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Shit.
Stick that clothespin on his nose.
Go ahead and pour it on down his gullet.
Damn. He ducked his whole head in the water.
He's still out! That was just a reflex act. Take a few more minutes for the stuff to really clear up his head.
Is that the train that goes derail?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, so is that what it is? Like, she was meant to die on the train?
Maybe. Going to Back to the Future.
Yeah.
The train itself is going to fall off.
Chambers! Wouldn't expect to see you here this morning.
Well, something inside me told me I should be here.
Oh, no. Is he going to be the one to die?
Let's go, Doc. Let's wake up now, buddy. Come on.
Are you in there, Eastwood?
5 minutes.
And I'm calling you out.
It's not 8 o'clock yet.
It is by my watch. All right, you got the gumption.
Yeah, that's what he said. He told him not to react.
I'm not really feeling up to this today, so I'm gonna have to forfeit.
What's that mean?
It means that you win without a fight.
You can't do that. Hey, you can't do that.
Bro, he don't even know the rules. He don't know shit.
I'm giving you to the count of 10. Come out here and prove I'm wrong.
I'm sober up, buddy. Let's go. Come on.
Bro, listen to him jiggle his cheeks.
Sober up. Like,
I got $30 gold bet against you, so don't.
You better face up to it, son. And you'll be branded a coward for the rest of your days.
lost count.
Bruh. How you lose count?
That's 10, you gutless yellow pie slinger.
He's an asshole. I don't care what Tannen says.
What a headache.
Okay, so I think my man's came to his senses. He ain't gonna let nobody talk him into reacting. I like that. He finally learned.
To come in there after you.
Hey! Reach, blacksmith!
Man, this is all like the timing is getting really, really dicey, y'all. Super dicey.
That poor fella last night had the worst broken heart I have ever seen. I really felt for him. I did, right here.
That's perfect that he's right there behind her saying that. Maybe she'll get some understanding.
Somebody today, and I'd prefer it be you. But if you're just too damn yellow, I guess it'll just have to be a blacksmith friend. Forget about me, Marty. You got 1 minute to decide. You hear me, Rod?
I've never seen a man so broken up over a woman.
Clara.
Clara.
Excuse me,
Ma'am?
but was this man tall with great big brown puppy dog eyes?
You know him.
Damn, yeah, you is that how y'all had to stop the train back then like that? Damn, she hopped off.
Time's up, Rod.
Right here, Tannen.
Oh, they're gonna do like paces. Showdown.
No.
What are you doing? Maybe he has what's his name's gun, just in case.
Wrong, dude.
Ooh, son of a
No way.
square face.
He not dead. He got something. Something ain't. Yeah, there's no way. He might have got shot, but he not dead. No way. What did he punch? Oh, yeah. What he bumped into. Smart. Damn, knocked him into the tombstone. He finally beat Biff. Well, a version of him. The toughest one looks like. Night-night. Damn, he did fall in the manure again.
Who's dutied up now?
I think Buford's going to jail. You're under arrest for robbing the Pine City stage.
I hate manure.
I hate manure.
Yeah, that's his line every time. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yes!
But what about the train?
I'll have to cut him off at Coyote Pass.
Here's your gun, mister.
Thanks,
Aw.
kid. Seamus. It's worth $12, never been used. Maybe I'll trade it for a new hat.
There you
Right,
go.
take care of that baby.
Take care of my great-great-granddad.
Wow. That was awesome. So he finally beat Mad Dog. Oh, here she
Oh,
comes.
shit.
Wait for me.
Time machine.
Yep, he wasn't lying. Done turned into some Tom Cruise stuff.
I
Y'all gonna
know.
have to get off the horses and onto the train and... There we go. He made that look real smooth. No way, she's on a... Bruh, maybe she believed him. Her ass is really on the way over on that damn horse, boy. Love, I got you doing some crazy stuff. Is this really them on a train or something? Like, look at this.
Let's go! Is this a holdup? It's a science experiment. Stop the train just before you hit the switch track up ahead.
Okay, good. It is train 131 too. That's awesome. They stopped it.
Stop!
Okay, so we got part one of this to work. We got the train. We've disconnected it.
I do that all my life. My own version of pestle arc. Pressed wood with anthracite dust chemically treated to burn hotter and longer. These three in the furnace will ignite sequentially, make the fire burn hotter, they'll make the train go faster.
Okay, smart. Smart. Because I was wondering how they gonna make that hot.
Ready to roll!
This is gonna be insane. I wonder what she's gonna do. She gonna make Doc stay or what? She gonna go with him?
Right.
October 27th, 1985, 11 a.m.
Check!
The new gauge on the dashboard will tell us the boiler temperature. Each detonation will be accompanied by a sudden burst of acceleration.
What happens after it hits 2,000?
The whole boiler explodes.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
Girl, she was
She
flying.
got lucky.
She was flying off the
Yeah.
back of that shit.
Okay, Marty, I'm coming aboard.
He's like, well, what was that? Did I hear something? Bro, she's nuts.
Better hold on to something, Doc! The yellow light's about to blow!
Golly.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about her back there? Y'all, this is really gonna get me.
Yeah, I think she's gonna fall off.
The tension has really started.
Jade, hurry up.
Doc, what's happening?
Come on, Doc.
I'm gonna go back for her.
Oh my God.
The windmill, we're going past 50, you'll never make it!
Then we'll have to take her back with us.
Damn, you gonna take her back?
You can do it. Just don't look down.
No way, bruh. Oh no, you're almost there.
You're going far.
I can't, Emmett, I'm scared.
Hurry up.
Come on, you're doing fine.
Oh my God, hurry the f up.
Nice and easy.
Hell no. Oh. Is he gonna do the hoverboard or something?
Doc, we're gonna slip you the hoverboard!
Oh, Doc's gonna ride the hoverboard?
80.
It's gotten way worse than what I thought. I didn't expect it to do that. To her to fall off and hang by her dress. Wow. No,
Y'all are
almost
stressing me out.
Almost at the end. Come on, Doc. And is Doc gonna stay? Okay, well, Marty's gone, but Doc stayed. But bro, you on? Is there a train coming? Hill Valley.
Yeah!
Yes, that's what I was saying. Was it him or a train? Get out! Damn, R.I.P. the time machine. No getting Doc now. Damn, Marty, what do you do now that Doc stayed? Maybe they had a kid Doc, and that's the Doc that he was
maybe
the whole time or something.
Well, Doc, it's destroyed.
Yeah, done now.
Just like you wanted.
Hey, butthead, get away! Marty! I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't recognize you in those clothes.
He said, watch it, Biff.
You going cowboy, huh?
Come on down. We're not gonna hold your reservations all day.
Have you seen my glasses?
They're in your suede jacket.
Damn, so it looks
the
like,
same, like
where it was in 85
Yeah.
or when they changed it the first time.
Back to normal.
Hey, Marty, who you supposed to be? Clint Eastwood?
I gotta go get Jennifer.
I really like that.
Yeah, this is definitely back to where they fixed it last time or the end of the first movie.
because he's
He has the truck.
yeah.
Damn, girl, you don't even know who you're kissing. You do now.
Marty, I had the worst nightmare.
Okay, good. So it all worked out. She thought it was a dream.
It's about the future. And you got fired.
Wait a minute, what do you mean I got fired? Hilldale, this is where we live. This is where we're gonna live.
Marty.
It was a dream.
Hey, Needles.
Beatles.
See what she can do. Next green light.
No thanks.
Don't say
What's
it.
the matter?
Your chicken.
Chicken?
Marty, don't.
He's gonna play him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna trick their ass.
Think I'm stupid enough to race that asshole?
Right.
I would have hit that Rolls Royce.
Yeah, you definitely would have hit the Rolls Royce.
Erased.
Yep.
You're right, there's not much left.
Doc's never coming back. Sure gonna miss him, Jen.
Get off the track.
Another train on the way or something.
Maybe it's Doc.
No way. How?
What the hell?
Shut up!
It is!
On the train?
He made the train a freaking time. Man.
No way.
He made a time machine train. Stop! Is Clara with him?
Marty! It runs on steam!
A steam time machine? Oh, look.
Clara, you know.
Hi, Marty.
These are our boys, Jules and Vern. This is Marty and Jennifer.
Wow.
They named him after that book.
Yeah.
After all, I had to come back to Einstein. Well, I brought you a little souvenir.
Wow, y'all. I'm really happy that
I know.
Doc's okay and everything.
He's got kids. Oh, yay!
That's awesome.
Great, Doc!
I brought this note back from the future, and now it's erased.
Of course it's a race. Your future hasn't been written yet. Your future is whatever you make it.
Yeah, okay. I like that. The way they looked at it. Future's whatever you make it.
Stand back. All right, boys, buckle up.
Man, can he be my dad? That'd be cool.
I know. Imagine that. Your dad being a time traveler.
Back to the future!
No, already been there.
Oh my God, Buford!
It's flying, y'all. Fucking amazing. Damn. Yeah, like what an amazing trilogy, bro. Like literally. All right, you guys, so welcome back. That was the finish off for Back to the Future's trilogy and for Back to the Future Part 3, which I thought is just amazing. So, White Gold, how do you feel about Back to the Future Part 3?
I like this movie. This movie was awesome. It was so cool. I like seeing like the Western take on it, of course, because I guess I am gonna look and see. We can put it right here where they was at, where they did it. But that I want to look and see because like the set and it looked so much like a Western, and I really loved that. The time machine, like it does come into play like a bunch of other things like that we've seen with time travel and things like that, and they just affected so much. But it's like, is it disaster, or like are you living how you were meant to? I don't know, like, because your future's not written, but is it? And did you do everything you were supposed to do, and now you belong with her, like you had your sons, and you know what I mean?
Right.
But I think the train was awesome. Like, I love trains. I don't know if you guys know that, but I am a train person. And where we used to live, like, there was a track. And every time there was a train, I would come out on the balcony or, like, go out on the ground and watch it. But that train was awesome. Like, to see a time machine train,
Yeah, that was fire.
that tickled my train fancy so hard, and I love it. Like, that was awesome. If y'all haven't seen Big Bang Theory, the love that Sheldon had for trains,
Oh, okay, yeah.
that's me. But that was awesome. This movie was awesome. I like the Mary Steenburgen girl, Steenburgen, whatever. But because she was in Step Brothers and some other things, but she was real young in this movie. This was 1990, but I think the casting was good. They did a good job casting her. They had good chemistry on screen, I feel like. And they're like Indiana Jones / Mission Impossible, kind of running on the train and stuff. That was done really well. Like, I could tell, like, the zoomed out parts, they had like stunt people, but you really couldn't tell because the way it was cut, they was just going right back into them and doing what they was doing. And like, I feel like they might have really been running across the top of a train. That was done really, really well, especially for being 1990. But I really enjoyed this movie. I had such a good time. This is great. This trilogy is amazing.
What do you give it out of 10?
I could probably give this like a 9.5 for real.
Okay, and what do you rank them out of the 3?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably like, I don't know. I don't know what I like better.
Between all 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig it. Well, for me, y'all, I have had so much fun watching this. It has changed my mood. Mm-hmm. It has, like, some days, you know, we record every day. Sometimes it's like you're more enthusiastic than others, and this franchise and trilogy just like warmed my heart and my creativity, and just it just brings a lot of life to me, and I love this trilogy for that. This movie was so much fun being set in the West and seeing the different things, the saloon, and hearing the music and the costumes and the set and the horse riding and the cowboys and Indians when you first get there, and seeing the DeLorean kind of take like a Western look, like getting on the track and have like track wheels and doing some of the technology they have from the West that they built and added it to it to make it go. And I thought it was really awesome writing to have like to keep some of the elements of the first 2 movies with like Marty playing a different character in the past or in the future, him kind of dressing up in costume, the same person that played his mother. We did get to see her in the past, and I guess it was explained like his father came sometime down the road, and it was more like his mother's side and all this other stuff and stuff like that. So like I love how that was all written. I love that to like make the DeLorean work, you like wrote an idea to where the train pushes it, which I still think is amazing. Like, I would have never thought to do that or do something like that. Like, my first instinct was the horses, which they tried, but I would have never thought about a train. And I thought that was awesome that they added the train element in here. It created a lot of action and stuff. and intensity at the very end of the film, like the last like 15-20 minutes on that train, y'all. Woo! Makes you sweat, palm sweat, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Clara was about to, bruh.
Yeah, hanging by her dress. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
I thought that having the hoverboard come back into play was done well. Was just right. It does kind of like scare you there at the end because like Doc is like having this lovey moment, but he's like flying away from the train. I'm like, no, get in the car. And then like Marty comes back, and then the DeLorean is destroyed, and then like he has to wake up Jennifer. And I like how like I guess like the place that he went back to is still the same place that they came back from after time traveling the first time. So everything that had changed or was different, that's where they went back to.
Yeah.
I also like how in the end it was written to where like he explained, or like through dialogue, it was like your future is what you make it, or what the way it's written. And that kind of like is a good like full circle to like the first film, because they were so much worried about what they're gonna do and changing it and doing stuff like that. But like from Doc's perspective, it is what you make it, because if he would have left, he never would have had his kids, he never would have done all that. And so he looked like maybe that was his destiny. Also, it kind of like played because when Marty had the picture, he was still in it.
Yeah.
So like everything in a sense was how it was supposed to end up, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So like it was like, I forget what it was in the TVA, but they had spoke about the Avengers time traveling, and they said that it was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like this is in a sense what it was. Like the movies kind of like draw you into this fear of like screwing shit up and it's gonna be worse, especially after what Biff did. But in the end, it's all kind of how you make it, and it in the end was all meant to be like how it was supposed to end. So I think that this is probably second best trilogy ever. I don't know, like Lord of the Rings, it's not going to be, there's not going to be a lot to touch Lord of the Rings. But as far as like something else next to it, Back to the Future is something that I would easily put next to it, and it's not even in question for me. I think this is easy money, like a 9. I would rank 2, 3, 1 is how I would rank them. I still think the second film is like amazing. Like this one is almost there. There were kind of like certain downer points. Like I feel like that having the West, you couldn't really like keep the father figure as a youngster, or like his grandfather, and they met down the road and and you got to take one father out, and you had certain characters that were like brought back because they did bring up like the Mad Dog Biff character in the last film, so having him in this one made a lot of sense and stuff like that. So there were certain things that were kind of taken away and stuff like that to like keep the theme of this movie, but I still put it right next to the third one. Like I said, I'd probably go 2, 3, and 1. So we had an amazing time watching this. Robert Zemeckis and I think Steven Spielberg had some stuff to do with these films and stuff like that. You all did an amazing job. They hold up really well. It's 2025. These movies hold up really well. Like if there was a tournament, these movies could knock out movies today. Easily today. Like I don't know about the first one, but that second and third film knocking heads off out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Easy money. Like I know there's been time travel movies, but man, Back to the Future just did it so right and so well, so written well, great castings. The Christopher Lloyd love story in this was amazing, touched me. I felt like a lot of deep and soreness in my chest when he had to go and tell her that he had to leave, and that exchange. It has everything: adventure, excitement, thriller, suspense. No horror, but it has a little bit of fear, mild fear here. And then this one involves love, which is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like a real love, not like some teenager fall in love, you know, at my prom or at the school dance. Like this had a real love with 2 older people, and I felt it. So I enjoyed it, y'all. Thanks for people out there that recommended it. I wish there was a 4th one. I want to continue. Like, I don't want this to end, but you all let us know down in the comments how you feel about Back to the Future Part 3, okay? So before we get out of here, make sure you guys are leaving a thumbs up or leaving a like. If you're new here to the channel, hit subscribe and tap that notification bell so when we do a video just like this one, you all will get them first, okay? So the first 2 reactions to Back to the Future Part 1, or Back to the Future 1 and Back to the Future Part 2 are up on the channel in a playlist. I'll go ahead and add this one to it, so if y'all want to watch all of them together, you can, all right? So we'll be back very soon with more content, all right? I'm Fireworks, the beautiful white gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. We out.